Welcome back, everyone. Another great day in Hogwarts Island, should I say? And we are in a Gryffindor common room. It looks good. I'm sure. Let's get into the game. We have to meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. Let's go.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
I cannot wait to explore this castle.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio!
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of a F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Whatever it is. You have just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress for completing challenges appear here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points on XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level XP earned from your challenges increases. Your field guide tracks your current challenges progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked the new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear. Select field guide pages to begin. Combat, quest, exploration, field guide, room of requirements. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Gear, appearance, reward, Hogwarts, regalia, spectacles. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearance to critical updates. Good. Reward must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Basically just a collection part.
Revelio!
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Okay, Professor Weasley. How big is this castle? Should be pretty big.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You have discovered a flue flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Flue flames. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students or professors live and includes the house, common rooms and great hall. Flue Flames location: Astronomy Wing, Bell Tower, Grand Staircase, Great Hall, Library, Annex, South Wing. Select the South Wing region to continue. In this view, you can use the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent the flames you have discovered, including your own house, common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location undiscovered flue flames. Right side of the map is where you will find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library and greenhouse. Okay, select the library annex. So Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flames for you. Use A or D to rotate the map and fast travel the central hall. There it is. Let's travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
We know that.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. This represents the main quest. Completing the main quest will further story, unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirement. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest, meaning we have to complete the classes and learn the spells. That's good. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignment or as quest rewards. Take a quest, continue with this. Defense against dark art classes, or chance classes. Now it's in the astronomy wing. So the defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cast chance compass will lead you to anything you are tracking. Outside Hogwarts. Why is it so quiet? Transfiguration Courtyard. Here it is. Let's go.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with this. Guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to execute it. Oh, I know this.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso. Stupid.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Good forward. I know. This can't be your first duel. Levioso. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy life duels.
Destroyed him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
I'll
Glad
take
to have
it.
the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
We did our first class.
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Talk with Sebastian. Sebastian Riddle.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I haven't used my wand in combat. I have.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time, Sebastian. We should go to our next class. One more floor. When can I learn abracadabra?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. You've made your point.
Where is this John's class?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us.
Oh, we can just enter the class before time, and we have the power to start the class whenever we want. So that means
I'm convinced that behind her rather stodgy exterior, Professor Weasley's had some rather marvellous adventures. Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charm?
we have more power than the professor. Just saying.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wand and guide it along. Oh, we just learned another smell. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
We are going outside to do some charming. And I don't know what charming we're gonna do outside. But let's see. I'm excited about that. That the Slytherin guy Sebastian told us about the fighting the battle. Unrestricted one. And then going to Hogsmeade.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
The summoning.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them
The summoning charm
toward
makes
you.
you pulls the target closer
The trick is to
to
pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall.
Okay,
Yes?
okay.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how
The
it's
summoning
done.
charm makes you pull the target closer to the caster, tap the assigned name, pull the target closer. Tap the key again to seize the casting spell.
Accio.
Splendid! Not to worry.
Ah,
Good. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Stay focused.
missed all three.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing
Forward.
without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Phew.
Why does it fall every time?
Not to worry.
Watch this. There we go.
No, 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 no.
Do not be discouraged. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Oh no.
No, no. Yes.
Splendid.
Oh, yeah, just so good.
Watch this.
Still better, miss.
Brilliant.
30.
Isha.
Same. Oh, oh, no, 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 I just missed. I forgot to stop them.
Happens to the best of us. Very good, both of you. Well done.
I forgot to stop it. That's why it was tight.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until
Let's
next
stop
time.
with Professor Ronan.
Of course, you can
word,
take
if
your
you would.
opinions, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, Professor.
Hello there.
I'll talk
You're
to you
the new
later
student,
because
aren't you?
I think that's the end. We did the classes and we will continue more in the next video. That's it for this video. I'm Shorter. Bye. Have a good day.
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Oh, I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling